Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your friend Tim from Twitter and Twitch also. Please comment, like, and subscribe on YouTube. 2K24 has swagger packs. They brought the swagger back. Are they worth opening? To be determined. Are any packs worth opening? From what I've seen, no. So this is the squad we got. And the reason I make this video here is because I know I've been lacking on YouTube videos because, in the long run, I was an accidental YouTuber. The shoes and the auction house, that was the go-to YouTube method, but the passion I have is chatting with the community. I know I had to take a time out from the Tuesday space for we got personally, life gets busy. Life gets busy. Work stuff, life stuff. And I over prepped. Of course I did. But the one thing that I really, really enjoyed from last year was talking to people individually on a one-on-one basis. And I was lucky enough to talk to 15 people. And that's what this is. The origin stories on the YouTube channel here. I was lucky enough to talk to all that Jazz, Oko Dre, Cheap Ludes, Unbeatable Jacob, Most Ballin', Wildmont, IJ Josh, Cabrillo, Ramsey, DBG, DFS Doe, yes, that's Jimmy, Ty Debo, JD Crossover, Spontaneous J, and CP the Doc. Those 15 people were nice enough to sit down with me for an hour and chat about how they got into gaming, how they got into streaming, how they got into creating content, where they're at, where they're going, where they came from. And that's something that I'd like to continue. Maybe not now, but I have a couple of ideas, couple of names in mind that I'd like to talk to. So maybe if you'd help me out, if there's anybody that maybe you'd like to hear a little more about possibly in the 2K community, put it in the chat. But while we're here, we're gonna rip a couple of packs. Might as well, right? Just to see. Okay, Hakeem's the player. I hear it's not really a good idea. Unless you get a 10 if you want to buy and grade, it's not really a good idea. And then they have these swagger packs here. Swagger cards you can lock in for a diamond. Season 1 diamond. So there's squad building, there's team building. But we'll rip a pack. We'll rip a box, an entire box with VC, because we tried MT last night. It did not work. We'll rip one with VC, and I know we're part of the problem, but it's packs. It's the RNG. It's the chance at the shake. That's why we open the packs. And so far we get an emerald. Laurie Markkinen, not off to a great start. But we moved to pack 2. And again, the interview show, that's why I have this still up here. This was a blast. The people I was able to talk to, pleasant, entertaining, great time, great folks, great people in the community. So if there's anybody that you'd like to, probably not Brandon Miller, he don't know me, but if there's people that possibly we could make a connection with and get a little interview, a little sit down, maybe not now, again, not now, that we're just in the think tank process of it. Pack 4, moving on, see these at John Morant. It's, don't open packs is what they say, and I'd say don't open packs is probably a good rule of thumb. But if as a content creator, as a YouTuber, right, I can say, this was justified. What was this? 70K VC, 20 bones, sheesh, for an Alex Len, sheesh. All right, pack 8. All right, we're just flying through this like nothing. Pack 8, we get another emerald. Mikal Bridges, chuckling, because it's not the one on the swagger pack. All right, move to the next one. Trey Young, Shout out Jimmy. All right, on to the next one. $70K, no shakes. We get a Hall of Fame pack. So we ended up at least getting Western Conference collections. So we got all this stuff here. And typically what I do is I add this to the exchange to get an Emerald player. Then I'll do that one more time. Add to the exchange, get an Emerald player. And it'll be unauctionable. And so I know that this one, see, typically I could just exchange this for a pack as well, but since I know I already got a pack coming, we're just going to sell them all. 12K return. Oh, and a leg injury. Oh, that's pretty much sums it up. Costs an arm and a leg, right? All right, so we got one more pack. Hey, where did that... oh, we got to lock in. I bet we got to lock in to get that Hall of Fame badge. I was about to get confused, but I talked myself right out of the confusion. So we get another Sapphire, LeBron James, but sadly, both unauctionable. So, add to the exchange, unauctionable. Auction, remember? Wonder why it's called unauctionable. Couldn't auction it anyway. All right, so we got one more Swagger base pack. That'll be pack 11 for this. Might as well rip this pack. Are you guys collecting jerseys? I hear that you can get probably another Hall of Fame badge if you're collecting jerseys. Okay. Last pack cheese. That's the official last pack cheese, right? So let's see. Get the Swagger. Do we get something good? We got Zion. All right. And then since we already just did the exchange, now we can't do another exchange. So we pocket the coin and we move on to the next one. You know, check... all right, just one 10 box. I hear these are bad too. So we're going to do one 10 box base box with MT. But again, the point of this video, planning for the future as far as YouTube, interviews, chatting with people, chatting with gamers, chatting with content creators that we all find interesting. You know, I was in a very unique situation last year that these 15 fine individuals did say yes, did agree to an interview, did agree to a chat, you know, of an origin story. Because everybody talks about LeBron James's legacy, sure. But what about y'all's legacy? What kind of cool stories have you had? What was your first system? What was your first game? What was your first online game? Those are some of the questions I'm curious about. You know, these people that have been doing it for years. Content creators that have been doing it for years with hundreds of thousands of followers that it just seems like they've always just been there gaming. You know, they had to start somewhere. And that's the stories I like. The where did they come from stories. You know, where are they going? What's the move now? What are you doing? What are you playing now? If you started off on 2K, are you still playing 2K? 21 packs. No shakes. Lost some coin. Sell it all. Don't rip packs. But still play co-op. I need to play more co-op. Look at that. 295 games played and only 38 wins. Sheesh, that's pretty rough. But we move. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, but please comment if there's somebody that you'd like to chat, and even somebody you'd like to hear from again. It's almost been 6 months since I talked to these people, these dudes, these goats. 6 months, and so I bet a lot has changed. Again, the community is why I make any type of content, why I stream. You know, make sure you follow me on Twitch. T Smalls. Twitch. On Twitter as well. But comment, like, and subscribe for the algo. And don't rip packs. And let me know who you'd like to hear interviewed. And these are the first 15 goats right here. And yeah. Having said that, we will catch y'all on the next one. Comment, like, subscribe, YouTube.